Hey everyone, welcome to CNC Cocktails. It is Thursday. So wrapping up our gin week this week with the Tom Collins. This is going to be a really great, almost lemonade-y, great drink for outside by the pool. Just something nice to sip on, refreshing. Lots of fresh ingredients. Little background, I know you guys like the background of the Tom Collins. Originally it was called a John Collins. And of course it was originated, from what the research I've done, it seems like it's about over 200 years old, which will lead me into the gin that we're going to use here in just a minute. But John Collins, because that was the name of the bartender that apparently made it for the first time. But it started to be called a Tom Collins when they started to use a Tom's dry gin that was based out of London. And so people would order a John Collins and kind of call their gin, or you could order a Tom Collins and that meant it was a Collins with a specific type of gin called Tom's. Modern day, we just call it a Tom Collins and we decide what kind of gin we're going to use with it, and you can use your favorite gin. Today we're going to use Nolet's gin, which is actually made in Holland. The Nolet family has been in business since 1638, if you can believe that, and it is still family owned, which is really cool. So if I ever make it over there, I am going to that distillery. In fact, on the back of the bottle it says, for more information, feel free to visit our distillery. So that might be one on my bucket list next time we're allowed to actually get on a plane and go somewhere fun and be around people. And my son said something really funny the other day. He was like, I just want to go somewhere where there are people I don't know and people are just walking around. And so I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, let's get started making our drink. I've kind of already got my ice situation going. Two things you should know is there's a specific glass called a Collins glass. This obviously is a pint glass. A Collins glass, let me just show you an example. This is actually a flat champagne flute, stemless. A Collins glass is going to be this size in height, but a little bit wider. You typically would find those glasses at a restaurant. A lot of airport bars usually use them. That's actually called a Collins glass, but I don't have a Collins glass, so I can make two versions today. One's going to be in a pint glass. It's not going to get all the way full. You're more than welcome to fill it all the way up, but then it's going to be heavy on the soda water, so probably you don't want to do that. So mine's going to come up to about 3/4 of the way full. Or you can make a short one in a rocks glass and have that, a little less soda water. It's going to be more like a gin and tonic with sweet lemon juice, of course with soda water. So got my fresh squeezed lemon juice. I just made a fresh batch of simple syrup today, so that's nice and ready to go. And then for my club soda today, we're going to use Topo Chico because I happened to walk by the clearance section and all these bottles were hanging out for like 20 cents a piece. So I picked up some super cheap Topo Chico at HEB today. That's kind of a mouthful. Anyway, let's get started. We're going to go ahead and grab our gin. I'm actually going to shake it first just because all of our ingredients are room temperature. The simple syrup is only about 30 minutes old, so it's probably still a little bit on the warm side. So rather than making it and building it in the glass where the ice is going to melt faster, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of give it a little pre-shake just so it cools down before I pour it over the ice that I'm going to drink it out of. So again, gin is our only ingredient that is a liquor today, just like we did on Tuesday. So it's a full 2-ounce pour of gin. Tom Collins are specifically made with a dry gin. So we can talk about a little bit the difference in all of those gins here in one of our next segments. But that one's going to have a very soft finish, not too florally on the background. You're going to get a lot of botanical up front, and then it's just going to kind of cut, and then you're going to taste all of the other ingredients such as the lemon juice and the simple syrup. So for the lemon juice, we're actually going to go 2 ounce, 1 ounce, ½ ounce top. So I put those in order, so as you're grabbing what you need today, you'd be able to just grab and go. So if you're making this along with us today, we'll add 1 full ounce of lemon juice. Now, I'm sure you've seen where people make Tom Collins or order Tom Collins and you see the mixes in the store. That's basically fake lemon and, high fructose corn syrup mixed together, pre-made for you. Tom Collins is so easy to make at home. I would never recommend buying a Tom Collins mix because obviously these things come in really handy and super easy. So on the simple syrup, then today we're going to go down to a ½ ounce. Again, if you like it on the sweeter side, you can probably add a little bit more. I like to keep it right at that ½ ounce. That gives me just enough sweetener that I need, and it's not overly sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a little shake. And that got nice and cold real fast. So I'm going to go ahead and let that hang out for just a second. I'm going to make this one in the pint glass so you guys can kind of get an idea, see what that looks like up close. Fill this with. You want to pack that ice in. You know, you don't want your ice melting on you because then you get a really watered down drink. You want to have that nice balance after you've shaken it and it's kind of come off of that tanginess and just have that beautiful, beautiful color there. All right, so this is going to be pretty, just almost looks like lemonade right there. It's actually a pretty nice pour. That ice builds up the glass a lot. And then we're going to just take our soda water and we're just going to top that off, give it a little bubbly. Ooh, that looks nice and neat. And then for your garnish, you're actually going to have a lemon, and to make it fun, you're actually also going to do maraschino cherry. I'm going to use a fancy cherry today because I don't like those fake super red dyed cherry tomatoes, sorry. What's wrong with me today? Maraschino cherries. So that's basically what you're looking at right there. It's kind of a really pretty lemonade-y, fresh. You can definitely see yourself out by the pool or on your front porch, sipping and watching neighbors walk through your neighborhood in our quarantine. Let's take a sip and see how we did. Yes, that was a very nice Tom Collins. I'm actually just going to give it a little bit of a mix because all that soda water's at the top. Typically, you would probably see this with a short straw. You can drink it with a straw. You can drink it right out of the glass, however you like it. But this is a great refresher. It's like a spiked, sparkly lemonade. Yes, hits the spot. I'm not sure if my mom is watching today, but I know she likes hers a little bit sweeter. My lemons are super tart right now, so I would probably go back and add just a teensy bit more of simple syrup on my second one, but I think that one is great. That's something, it's in a tall glass. You can kind of sip on it for a while, and they go down super easy. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the Tom Collins. This weekend we'll be doing the michelada. I haven't decided if we're going to do that Saturday or Sunday, so we'll see, but go find your favorite Mexican lager or any lager that you like. Actually, it doesn't have to be a lager. If you like Negro Modelo, the darker one, that one makes a great michelada. It adds a little bit of flavor, but we'll actually be making two types of micheladas, the original Cuban michelada and then a Mexican version with the tomato juice in it. So tune in for that, probably either Saturday or Sunday morning. I'll post that on my page later today. I hope you guys have had a lot of fun. Looking forward to Tuesday for Cinco de Mayo. We'll be on the tequila kick next week, and Tuesday we'll be doing a spicy Mexican martini in honor of Cinco de Mayo, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, signing off for now, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Cheers, and we'll see you next time.